Hello YouTube. So today I want to come and do a quick review slash tutorial on metal stamping, and some of what I want to review is the Impressart brand, and basically just tell you my opinion on it. Also, I'm going to show you how I make a necklace. So first I want to get started with the stamps, and I have some Impressart stamps here that I really want to talk about because I'm excited and I'm disappointed. So the excitement is I got this from Michaels the other day. They're now selling Impressart brand at Michaels, which was always difficult to find Impressart because you can only order it online at so many places from my understanding. So the disappointment about it is the ones that come in this smaller little pack, they don't have any words, the letters, none of that is on there. And that was the one thing I liked about Impressart, because it tells you exactly how to line it up and just stamp. It was very easy to grab and go. So I'll show you a comparison of what they are, because this one is also Impressart and it has the letters and the logo. I do apologize if you can hear my air. It's a little hot in here. Also, my lighting may be a little off because I decided to do this at night, so just bear with me. And I talk with my hands a lot. So anywho, let me just zoom into this and show you. If you can see that, that is the Impressart that I really like, because it shows you their name, Impressart, and the letter. This is Z. So you just grab it, and you know if it's facing this way, that's where you stamp, because the Z is this way and it's going to line up right. It won't be sideways, upside down, backwards, whatever. But the one that I got from Michaels from Impressart does not. No letters, nothing like that. So my fix for this, I just grabbed some washi tape and I put the letter in a little dot that I know that this is where it lines up. So when I grab, I know it needs to be facing this way, and I just stamp. So that's just what I did. You can get any kind of tape. I just grabbed, washi tape that I already had to make it easy for me. I haven't done it to all of them yet, putting the washi tape on there, because I wanted to be able to show it for the video of how they came and what I did to them. So that's why I haven't done all of them yet. But let's just get started on making a necklace. So this is the necklace I'm going to use. I'm going to put my sister's name on it and give it to her for her ballet recital. So I just bought this from Michaels as well. It came in a 2-pack like this, and I believe they were $3.99. It's bead landing. They do also sell them separate, like these are by themselves, and I want to say a pack of like 14, and then you can just buy your chain, or if you already have chain, like I have this long thing of chain here, and if I wanted to, just buy these separate, I can, yikes, I can just, basically maximize my money, because I have a lot of chain and buy a lot of these separate. So I'm just going to use this one here. Now, one thing that I do suggest is if you're going to stamp with it already put together, do it like on the corner, so you're not bending it, because if you just do it flat on here, it's not really going to be flat, because these are going to keep popping up. So I always just do it on the corner just to make sure, I'm getting it. So what I like to do before I get started is I just use one of these bracelets, the wider ones, because I don't necessarily like the wider ones. They're just too big. So I don't really like these, so I'm just using these as testers, and I just test out all my letters before I start to stamp, just to make sure everything's good, get back in the groove of stamping. So that's what I do with that first. So I think I'm going to use this set, and this is Bridget, again from Impressart. So I'm just going to get her letters out. Her name is Morgan. So let me just find the letters. Hopefully her full name is written on. a G. No. Whoa. Oh, that's a B. Where the heck is the G? No. Why is this so difficult? No. I know there's a G around here. E. Why do I keep going to the E? And that's another good reason why I do the washi tape, because G. These cursive letters are so hard to figure out. So for this one, since I have it out, I'm just gonna show you how I put the washi tape in. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory what to do with it, but might as well do it. So I just wrap it around and make sure it's on there tight, because washi tape isn't like the strongest tape, and these come with like a grease or an oil on them. So you just got to make sure you push it down, and then also figure out this will be the G. All right, MORGAN. Okay, so let's stamp. Now, also, like a helpful tip would be tip. If you want to, like, start it in the middle just to make sure that everything is being lined up right. So for her name, the middle would be in between the R and the G. So you can either stamp the R or the G and then just go out to make sure it's, you know, centered, but that doesn't really matter to me. So first, I'm just gonna test out her whole name on here. And for these, since it's so large, like it covers my block, I just like to tape it down. All right. Also, that's gonna be lopsided and it's gonna bother me. I'm doing this on my dining room table. That's why I have this little white thing here, one for the lighting, two for the cushion. But I also use my little baby's hat just to mask the sound. So I put this underneath here so it's not so loud and everything is, you know, shaking and breaking and shaking. Okay, so I'm just gonna stamp out her name on here and show you how this looks. So what I'll do is just stamp out the full name and then I'll zoom in and show you how it looks. Okay, so I still use just everyday household hammer, 16 ounce, but ImpressArt does sell hammers. They're little, you know, they're maybe this size and it's like perfect weight and everything to do this. So if you want to buy one, you can, but this is fine for me. Okay, so you just need to make sure you got it lined up, position it wherever you want. Make sure you're holding it tight because you don't want it to move, you know, or not get the full impression on there. Now also, a lot of people, I've seen videos where they hit like 3 times just to make sure you got it. It kind of depends on how soft the blank is that you're using, because if you do this so many times, it will either go through really hard or it may not show up at all, or you can risk moving this and then you'll have like M's all over. So I just hit once or twice. So what I'll do is I'll show you like 1 or 2 and then I'll show you like 3 or 4 hits and see if we can really tell a difference, because I've never done that actually. Okay, it's 1, that's 4. So let me just stop and zoom in on this Whoa, out of focus. Okay, it's not really good up close, but here's the M with 1 hit, and here's the M with like 1,000,000 hits. I can't really tell too much of a difference, honestly. So, whatever. Okay. So that didn't really make a difference. Honestly, the one with like 1,000,000 hits kind of looks better on this type of bar. Okay, so let's just keep going with the top one. M. Crap, that was too far away. That's exactly why I tested out first. R. G. Hope I don't wake my baby up. I should have done this during the day, but he's 7 months and he talks a lot, so you would have heard him all in the background. A. N. Morgan. And let's put a little heart next to it. I also got this from Michaels, and they sell them separately. I want to say any of like the designs are $7.99 and up. There is one that I really want to get. It's like a family set, and there's a wedding set. It's about $23.99, but definitely now that they're at Michaels, you can use coupons on them, so that's a win. Okay, so once you get finished stamping, if you want, you can color it in. A lot of people don't, and they just leave it as is, but I like to color it in. I'll show you what it looks like not colored in. Don't worry about this question mark here. And I think the lighting is kinda okay, you can kind of see it, Morgan. So I'm also going to show you with the color, the black marker. So I'm just going to leave it out of focus really fast to show you this. So you just get a marker, color it in, make sure you get down the cracks. And then these little pads, you can use a paper towel or whatever you like polish things with, basically. Then wipe it away. Make sure you're getting all of the marker off. And you're only leaving what's in the letters, obviously. Hopefully you can see that. Kinda. Kinda. Okay. Okay, so let's just start making the necklace. And we already have our letters here. Kind of make sure it's centered. M. O. And like I said earlier, it kind of depends how many wax you want to do on these. And I'm testing out 3 because I normally just do 1, but seeing how that goes. Okay, so now I have to decide if I want to do a heart or no. I think I want to just keep it like that. Okay, so it didn't really bend too much, but if you want, you can kind of, oh, this isn't as soft. Just kind of press it down. It's not too bad though. So let's zoom into this and see it before the marker. Let's see. Let's put a baby sock behind it. Kind of get the picture. And let's put the marker on it. Crap, did I do the end? Shoot. MORG. I did. Just kidding. Okay. Let that sit for just a little bit. Not too long. Because some of these it's hard to wipe off the marker. Like this one, you can kind of see it's not coming off as easy as the bracelet did. And it's so small. But this is really it. Like, this is all you do. Metal stamping is very easy. It's a fun hobby. You just gotta try not to get sucked into buying every stamp set that you see, because there's so many different fonts that are out now and so many different. My nail polish is coming off. That's dumb. There's so many like different patterns. Like, you can get arrows and triangles, stars. And then they have like baby feet and just everything. But you gotta try not to spend all your money in doing it if this is just a hobby. But you're gonna start like a shop and sell it, then go for it. That's what you gotta do. So also, I just take a fingernail file, just a plain old file, just to kind of get the fingerprints off and buff it and shine it a little bit. Some people actually do this before they start stamping, but the one thing that I've noticed about it is if you're doing it like with this part, I'll show you on that bracelet, but it scratches it. Nobody wants that. Okay, so this is it. Where's the baby sock? Baby sock. Morgan. And I'll take a picture and put it somewhere in this video so you can see how it looks now, because I don't really know if we're getting a good view or not, but that's how that goes. Anywho, this is, like, you can see those scratches up there. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Baby sock. Okay, well, that's all that I have. If you guys want to see more in depth on how I make the necklaces, or like this bracelet here, cuff bracelet I made, if you want to see any videos of how to do these, baby sock, just comment below and I can do any requests, or if I went too fast in this video, just let me know. Or if you have any questions, and please make sure you subscribe to the video, like the video. I want to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys later.